Well, health officials spent the early portion of this year trying to assess what impact, if any, the holiday season may have had on the spread of COVID-19. Well, today, our Jiminy DeSwain spoke with a local health expert with that answer.
We only saw a small, very small uptick in cases associated with the holiday period, maybe on 1 or 2 days, and they quickly went back down to baseline that we were seeing before the holiday period started.
Infectious disease specialist and director of the National HIV/AIDS program, Dr. Nakia Forbes, providing some insight on the positive COVID-19 cases generated following the Christmas and New Year's holiday season. Health officials urge family members not to gather in large numbers and obey the safety protocols.
That's very important when we think about what will happen in the days and months and the year ahead as it relates to COVID-19. We know that there are changes in the circulating strains of the virus in countries that will make these strains more infectious. And so certainly that will put everywhere at risk of a surge or third wave of the virus if that viral strain is spreading in countries unmitigated and not stopped.
Meantime, Johnson & Johnson is the latest manufacturer working on a one-dose COVID-19 vaccine, with about 45,000 people enrolled in phase 3 of its clinical trial, which shows promise as this vaccine is different from the others on the market. Dr. Forbes addressed its prevention efforts.
There are many vaccines that are currently in clinical trials, and some of these vaccines do have just one dose that's required at this time. And so we look forward to hearing more about that and other candidates as the year progresses. What works to stop the spread of COVID-19 and those new strains is the public health recommendations. They work really well. The mask wearing, keeping 6 feet apart, avoiding crowds, closed spaces, that will stop those strains from getting transmitted too. That's very important.
More than 8,000 COVID cases have been recorded in the country. For now, health officials continue to urge residents to comply with health protocols as numbers remain at reduced levels. Jiminy DeSwain, ZNS Network News.